Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Like always, before I get started with today's video, give this video a huge thumbs up, consider subscribing, and check out my Amazon affiliate link down below. Helps out the channel a lot and allows me to continue to do cool projects on the channel. Now getting on to today's video, since we are still quarantined, Matt shot this video of him installing a front mount intercooler on his 335. It's an E93. Huge shout out to VRS Speed for sending out this front mount intercooler. Their link will be down below. It is a great intercooler. They make some awesome products for any BMW, so go check their link out below. Also in this video, he will be tuning his car to Stage 1 Plus using MHD's tune. I will also link MHD down below for your convenience if you guys want to check them out.
So to begin the intercooler installation, I'm going to be taking off all these bolts. They are 8mm. There are a bunch of them to take off this panel, and they go pretty far, right until about the end of the engine. And we're just going to take off the whole panel. I have a feeling we could do it without taking off the whole panel, but since this car is new, I'm going to want to take a look under there anyway, just to see if there's any oil leaks or anything, as you should with all new BMWs. Alright guys, so it's off, and the only thing to note about it was at the very corners over here, on both sides, there was a strange 10mm plastic nut, but the rest were all 8s, so real easy. Looking at the engine underneath everything, the previous owner had the oil pan gasket replaced and the turbo coolant lines replaced too. So it actually looks pretty clean under here. The only thing where I can see something leaking is right here, and I was wondering where this oil is coming from, and it looks like this is actually loose right here. That's just oil from the intake, since, you know, BMWs do burn a little bit of oil. So it looks like we're going to need a catch can and our new VRSF charge pipe should fix this issue too. I did hear some air leaking when I would accelerate, so this must be it. Alright, so to begin the process of removing this intercooler, there's a bolt here, same on the other side, Torx bits, and a few more things will pop off. I'll show you in a second. Well guys, that was a lot easier than I thought. It's just these two screws on the side, right here, one on the other side too. There's a little clip here that you have to pop up, and one on the other side too. As you already saw, that one was actually broken off on mine, or just missing altogether. And then I was able to just pull down on it a little bit, and it came out of the clip here, and it looks like it's about ready to come down. Well, that was really easy, no problem at all. Got a little dirty because 13 years of road grime, but it's out, and we just have to make sure there's enough room now for the new one. I think we do have to make some slight modification, but let's do a quick comparison of the new to old. Alright, here's the new one from VR Speed Factory. Here's the stock one. Look at that difference. The new one is twice the size. It's the 7.5-inch front mount intercooler. It's the stepped one. So as you can see, right here is about the size of the stock one. And then you have this, which is even taller. Alright, let's see what has to be done to install it. Alright, as you can tell, we are back to the top of the engine bay. You can see my VRSF charge pipe and Turbo Smart blow-off valve. And the first thing that we're going to do to install the new intercooler is remove the stock piping. So to do that, the intercooler is already out, so the bottom part of it is disconnected. The only thing that's holding it in is this clamp right here. Hopefully you can see it. Just going to loosen it. and then we should be able to wiggle it out. Alright, so it's completely loosened at the top. Now, I'm just going to pull it out down here. There is a clamp holding it on. Just going to pull it out of there. And then we should be able to pull it down. I am going to need 2 hands for it though. So I got the old pipe out and the new pipe in from the cold side. It took a little bit of messing with. I had to take this off from the charge pipe. And you gotta be careful because your power steering line's down here. One of them actually like came loose a little bit and leaked a little bit on me. But I was able to put it back in and hopefully it doesn't keep leaking. Or else I'll have to replace that line now. I also undid this clip here and just pulled the charge pipe off so that I'd have a good amount of room to work with. So the new aluminum pipe is in and these are tightened down all the way. Have a look under the car. That's what it looks like right there. And now we have to deal with the hot side right there. And to do that, we are going to have to cut off that little metal band at the top of it. Because we have a new one of those, which is bigger. And it's made out of silicone, so it's really nice. Alright, so let's get the Dremel and cut that little band off, and hopefully it should come right off. Alright, so I was able to cut it off. Here's the old one. And I had a really tough time getting this off because there's a cloth in between the rubber so that it doesn't break. Which is good, but for removing it made it very difficult because it was still tight and stuck on there. So, took a blade, cut down here, and I also cut right there a little bit, and I stuck a screwdriver right here to lift up on it, and then I was able to pull it off. Not too bad. So now, this is the new one going on, and the clamp goes on it, and tighten it down. I'm just going to wipe it off first. Alright, so both the pipes, hot side and the cold side, are on. The intercooler is ready to go up. Just need to throw a clamp on each side. I tightened both of them down. And I also had to cut out this centerpiece here. I used this saw, and that is the centerpiece. I had to take the bumper off to do this. If you guys can find a way to do it without taking the bumper off, then good for you, because it's kind of a pain to take off the bumper. And then refitting it the right way is also a pain. So I'm going to put the clamps on and first put the pipes into the silicone outlets, and then I'm going to try to bolt it up just so those can support it a little bit. Alright, it is all done except for putting the car back together. I used some zip ties to help hold it up. The screw goes in the stock location. I ended up having to cut a little bit more. And the clamps are on. This one was really tough. There's a little bit of plastic at the top that you should also trim off, but I didn't, which made it very hard. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to put the car back together and throw the Stage 1 Plus tune on it. See how it goes. Alright, so now that we have a front mount intercooler installed, we can install the Stage 1 Plus tune. Currently, I have the Stage 1 tune on this car. So, how to do this? Put the car in position 2. Don't mind the error lights, that's just my car. OBD2 and onto some type of Android phone. So, just go over here, Stage 1 Plus. We're going to be running 93 octane. I have manual transmission. And make sure these are all set. I want to put the slight burble on it. A lot of options. Hopefully soon we'll be able to do some downpipes and map right. Wait about 2 minutes now. Okay, so that was 100%. That actually only took about 1 minute. Yep, 1 minute, 1 second. For some reason this car is a lot faster than the E60. Alright, so turn off the ignition, wait 30 seconds. Ignition's turned off, we'll wait 30 seconds now. Alright, so that was 30 seconds. Start her up. There's a slight rattling from the exhaust, but everything sounds normal. My typical error codes, because I need to replace my oil level sensor. I don't think the rattle is the wastegates. Almost positive that it's the exhaust flap. It really sounds like it's coming from the back. So let's go inside the car. Should be able to hear it open up in a second. There it is. You heard it rattle too when it opened, so that's gotta be it. Alright, let's go for a drive. So I'm in third right now, doing 40. Let's do a full throttle pull. Whew. Pretty quick. It is pretty quick now.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, seeing Matt install a front mount intercooler. Hopefully that helps keep his car much cooler for those turbos so we can put down more power. It's really interesting to see what you can do with these turbocharged cars. Also really cool seeing him tune it with Stage 1 Plus. I can't wait to actually drive his car and see how fast it is, and hopefully get my own turbocharged BMW very soon. That is it I have for today's video. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Check all the links down in the description, especially my Amazon affiliate link. As I mentioned, it does help out the channel, but subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.